it's Sophie Petzabine from Shut Eye here, and this is day 5 of my visibility challenge. We're here having some dinner. We've been out in the garden, so I hope you're all enjoying the sunshine and the summer that's finally here, because we certainly are. So today's tip for you, a tip or a question really that I get asked a lot, which I generally like to share these questions that I get asked as tips. And the question is, when is going to be the best time to sleep train my baby? And the answer today is specifically for babies, because there is no right time or wrong time, or you're never going to be too late to sleep train your child, because as you know, I deal with babies and children all the way from 4 months up until 6 years of age. So it's never too late. And actually in tomorrow's tip, I'm going to be telling you about a recent case study and a client that I've dealt with who had a daughter who was 26 months at the time. No meatballs, not today. Tuna pasta today. Who was 26 months when we did sleep training. And we had amazing results. So you're definitely going to want to listen into that if you have an older toddler. But today, yes, the ideal time that I would say to sleep train your baby is probably around 6 months. Did that go in the back of your throat? You okay? Chew, chew, chew. Good girl. Yeah, around 6 months. And so the first reason for that really is around the feeding, because I know that's always the first question that you mums and dads have out there. You know, are they ready to actually sleep through the night when they're not going to be hungry because they've been feeding all night? So generally we know, and the health visitors will say the same thing as well, that around about 6 months of age, they're going to be good to go through the night with perhaps one feeding or none at all, depending on your particular child and circumstances. The other thing with that is as well, we know that their bodies are physically able to sleep through the night. So the circadian rhythm is mature and they're able to physically do that. And then the other thing, which I think is kind of really important, is that 6 months is kind of quite a nice age, because kind of getting on beyond that, sort of 8, 9 months, your child might be, you know, standing up in their cot. Some of them have some really early walkers. And that's the 8 months onwards is a real peak of separation anxiety. And obviously, if we have a child that's particularly attached to the boob or co-sleeping or something like that, and we're wanting to break them away from that with the sleep training, that can be really difficult at a time when separation anxiety is at its peak. And if a child is standing up, it's not impossible. And you know, I do it every week with the clients that I'm working with, but it just adds in an extra layer of, I guess that's something for you guys to deal with. So if there's an ideal time, I would say around 6 months. If you are considering it, then it's going to be really the optimum time for you. But as I say, if your child is 8, 9, 10 months or whatever, it's still totally possible to do it. And I'm not saying that it's harder. I'm just saying that if you're considering sleep training because you are facing some sleep challenges with your little ones and you're thinking about, should we do it now or should we wait for a few months? I would say best up, you know, doing it now without having to have the added complications that might happen further down the line. But as we know, and as I say all the time, every child is so different, and they might sail through it, you know, a bit later down the line. But that is today's tip. We'll be back again tomorrow, won't we, when we're going to talk about Emily, as I say, who's the toddler who had never slept well, and how her mum, you know, got to 26 months and thought, this is it, we're going to do it, and they had fantastic results. So I will see you tomorrow. In the meantime, if you know anybody that's struggling with their baby, you know, and they're considering sleep training, or you feel like sleep training might be something that's going to help them, please share this video with them. You know, send it across, get them to have a look. And then, you know, if that is you and you're the person that's considering sleep training, get in touch, you know, have a chat with me and we can talk about you and your personal situation and what I can do to help you. But I hope you have a good evening and see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
Ta-ta for now.
Ta for now.
Ciao. No ciao?
Ta for now.
Ciao for now. All right, bye guys.